Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And folks, you can feel the fierceness, the intensity of this series setting the tone prior to Game 3. Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans up against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Checking out the Clippers, tonight a chance to press their advantage after an impressive road win in Game 2. They're approaching this one with a lot of confidence. And after stealing one on the road, they've put themselves in the driver's seat. Shaq, how big is this home court advantage in the series right now?
It's big, Ernie. They're in a really good position if they win here tonight. This game is obviously not technically a must-win for either team, but it will certainly be a pivotal game when we look back at the series.
What kind of a game will it be?
Pivotal.
I agree with you.
P-I-B-B-O-B-O-L. Pivotal.
I could not have said that better myself. How about you, Jet?
Man, I love pivotal games. It's just the series is tied up. Both teams want this game badly. And, you know, I think with the home team being here and their fans behind them, the pivotal will move in their pendulum in their favor.
Nice. Wow. There were a lot of P words right there. And now with the play-by-play, here's Kevin Harlan.
Always something going on here in LA, and there's always someone flying in to see it. It's Game 3 of the Western Conference quarterfinals, all tied at 1-1. If the first two games mean anything, we should be in for a heck of a series. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. We'll see the New Orleans Pelicans and the Los Angeles Clippers. You look at the Clippers. They managed to take one game on the road. Now the challenge to take care of business on their home court.
You know, anytime you're going on the road, the first two games, realistically, you're hoping to get a split. So I'm sure they're happy with where they stand. They've stolen home court advantage. Now they need this one. They got to get greedy.
Yeah, you know what? Despite getting the split, I still have them as the underdog in this series, Greg. I mean, it's a very good team they're up against. They're just not going to lay down for them.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Norris Cole is out there with Gordon. Then it's Luke Babbitt. Then it's Cunningham. And it's Ashik in at the 5. Down low. Shot clock at 6. Gordon dishes to Ashik. That's a 2 from Babbitt. Cannot hit. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They won their last game. That was Thursday night.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Following the three-pointer by Paul Pierce. Here's Gordon, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside, Pierce. Ball outside. Again, Los Angeles.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And Cole kicks to Gordon. Passes it to Cunningham. To stop the run. Gordon with another miss.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
There's the dish to Pierce. Eric Gordon with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Babbitt's shot is off. Cunningham passes to Cole. And he drops it in from the low post.
And guys, I was a bit worried, but now we all know the rim doesn't have a lid on it.
Yeah, you could actually feel the tightness and tenseness with each miss. I'm actually glad to see they got that first one out of the way.
Here's Redick. The Pelicans make their last shot. Here's Jordan, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical, dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Here's Cole. Cunningham dishes it to Gordon. And the pass to Cole. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Hushit. No good off the back of the rim.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Pierce, good.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Here is Cunningham. He feeds it to Babbitt. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Paul's got 6.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Alvin Gentry. Getting home court advantage back is what makes this game absolutely critical in his opinion. He said the guys know what we have to do. We're determined to regain the advantage that we had worked so hard to get in the regular season. It was easy to see just how important this game is to him, and history tells us to all teams, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Now at the 2K leaderboard, showcasing the best passers among power forwards and centers during the regular year. Blake Griffin is second.
I don't care what level you're at, high school, college, or pros. When you have the combination of size and passing skill that he does, it gives your team a huge advantage.
Most certainly does. I mean, anytime you get a big guy who can pass it, I mean, it forces strange rotations for the defense. And he's thrown plenty of opposing defenses into chaos with his passing.
Now here's Gordon. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Over in the corner, Cole. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Ball outside. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the tee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And Paul drills both of them.
You know, Paul is playing really well, already with 8 points and a steal. He's having a terrific first quarter.
But if he keeps this up over the course of the game, look out.
Here's Cole. He has 5. Cunningham gets the bucket.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Paul with the ball. 8 points for him. To the wing on the left. Baseline jumper. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Paul. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Cole. Pass to Babbitt. Cunningham kicks to Gordon. Feeds it to Cole. Dishes it to us. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cunningham gets the bucket.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Pierce. 5 points in the game. Jordan sets the pick for Pierce. Paul kicks to Reddick. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Here is Cunningham. Screen by Asik. Cunningham kicks to Gordon. And he converts the layup. Gordon's got his first bucket of the night.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Here's Redick after Eric Gordon's bucket. 20 feet out. Shot is no good.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
They set the screen. Goes back up, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. Pelicans shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Start now, gentlemen. Two shots. Blue shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Los Angeles with some changes. Smith comes in for Paul Pierce. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. And a change for the Pelicans. G's checked in. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Clippers leading by 7. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Baseline try. Got a hand on it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crawford. And Stevenson's checked in for the Clippers. New Orleans also making some changes. Alexis Ajinça comes in for Omer Asik. And it's Anderson in for Dante Cunningham. Pelicans trail by 7. Cole the pass to Ajinça. And there's the feed to Anderson. And the Pelicans miss again. The Clippers have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Smith outside. And the Clippers miss again. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Ajinça kicks to Gordon. No good on the triple.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
And it's Paul penetrating, and that one's good. Paul's got 10 points in the game.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Here's Cole, defended by Paul. Anderson right side. And the 3 ball is good. Anderson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now, here's Stevenson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking them.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
Anderson's shot is off. Clippers leading by 8. Stevenson dishes the ball. Stevenson passes the ball. There's Crawford with the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Cole. 5 points in the game. In the corner, it's Gordon. Here's Anderson. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Oh, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass. Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Back to Gordon. No luck. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Paul kicks to Smith. Stevenson dishes to Griffin. Kicks it out to Stevenson. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Stevenson's got his first points of the night.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
Chance now to look at the top scoring big men during the regular season. Anthony Davis, #1. Fourth, Blake Griffin.
You know, there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
Which is what makes that such an interesting collection of players for me. So much contrast in their methods, but success all around. It goes to show how many different ways there are to get it done in the post.
Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for New Orleans. Here's G. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Shot clock at 6. Ajinça the pass to Anderson. 13 feet away. That's short off the rim.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Crawford outside. Offline with his 3.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
To end the drought. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. For New Orleans, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. That free throw, no good. No good on the second free throw. Clippers leading by 10. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. The quick look, no good that time. There's the pick. Off the pick. Kept alive. Tries again. And taken away by Paul. Now here's Stevenson. He dishes it to Crawford. From outside the arc. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Crawford's got his first 3 points of the game.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Here's G. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Just 5 to shoot. To end the run, Cole's shot is good. 26 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And here's Crawford from the top of the key, and he hits the jumper for 2. Crawford's got 5 now.
Scoring-wise, a really sluggish start for him, guys. I mean, just 2 for 7 overall.
Here's Anderson. The turnaround jumper. Count it.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
There's Crawford with... And it goes at the buzzer!
Digging deep to hit that shot. That shows some serious guts right there.
Oh, man.
No explanation, no excuses, no hesitation, no fear. Just tremendous execution.
You talk to Chris Paul, and it's clear he was born to play the point guard position.
Fortunately, I've always been vertically challenged, so I've never had to play power forward or center on anybody's team. I've been passing and getting into the lane, dishing the ball off to a teammate, helping people score my entire career.
Vertically challenged, that's classic coming from Chris Paul, but you know, seriously, Greg, he's taken that challenge and made the most of what he's got. A terrific play.
Really, and you know what? He's actually turned that challenge on his head when he goes right at much bigger players and uses their size against them.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Clippers team out there.
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Every shot is challenged and challenged well.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Pierce out there with Johnson, and it's Jordan in at center. Clippers leading by 12. Pass to Johnson. Inside. The shot by Pierce will not go.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Cole dishes to Cunningham. Screen by Oshick. Cunningham kicks to Babbitt. And Pierce pulls it down.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
The three. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pelicans trail by 15. Cole, the pass to G. Kicks it to Cunningham. Babbitt dishes to Cole. New Orleans moving it around. And taken away by Paul. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Makes it off the glass. Paul's got 12.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage. And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Now here's Paul. The shot by Redick, no good. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Cole kicks to Babbitt. Passes to G. There's a screen. Pelicans keep it alive. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Johnson. Here's Jordan. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. And the Clippers lead by 17.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You've got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Gordon checked in for G. They get a hand on it. Asik, the pass to Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. That's a 2 from Babbitt. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Well, it's hard to believe that we're at this point in the game, and he still hasn't registered a single point.
Paul outside. On the wing, Johnson. There's the triple. Another miss by Johnson. Pelicans trail by 17. Outside Gordon. He kicks it to Asik. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
His ball distribution tonight, just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
Here is Cunningham. He's got 6. Outside Gordon. Shoots. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Gordon's got his second basket. Clippers leading by 15. Paul kicks to Pierce. Johnson wide open. He fires. And it's Johnson again missing. Leaps for it. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And, guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Control the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
The Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so Asik nails both of them. Clippers leading by 13. Here's Pierce. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And that's now 10 points for Paul Pierce. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Outside Gordon. Top of the key, Cole. Here's Babbitt. He's guarded by Johnson. Outside Gordon. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
Los Angeles has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. There's the pick. The dish to Paul. And there's the pass to Redick. Fires for three. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Asik's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Here's Cole. Good on the triple. Cole's got 10.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Now here's Paul. He's tightly guarded. Here's Redick. They get it again. And the dunk by Jordan.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
And so it's New Orleans with it. The Clippers getting the bucket. The three. And it's Cole missing. Clippers leading by 14. Pierce dishes to Paul. He feeds it to Redick. Pass to Jordan. Kicks it to Paul. Redick for three. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 8th assist here tonight. Pelicans trail by 17. Gordon the pass to Asik. Babbitt kicks to Gordon. Asik with a screen on Redick. And it's Gordon penetrating. Feeds it to Asik. Babbitt dishes to Cunningham. Here's Asik. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
With this break in the action, let's show you the NBA's toughest interior defenses in the regular season. Second, the Pelicans.
You know, they've been dominant thanks to their length and strength and concentration on blocking shots. They knocked a few balls practically out of the arena this season and hope to do the same here in the postseason.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Griffin's checked in for Jordan. Smith comes in for Paul Pierce. Lance Stevenson's checked in for Wesley Johnson. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. And then for New Orleans, Kendrick Perkins. He's checked in for Asik. Alexis Ajinça comes in for Cunningham. And it's Anderson in for Luke Babbitt. Now, here's Stevenson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Lance Stevenson. Both free throws good from Lance Stevenson. And so it's New Orleans with it, trailing by 17. Cole, the pass to Anderson. They set the pick. Gordon kicks to Cole. Launches a three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Griffin's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Stevenson. Good.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Alonzo G is checked in for New Orleans. For Los Angeles, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Pelicans trail by 20. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Perkins dishes to Ajinça. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Los Angeles has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Crawford, no luck. New Orleans has gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Perkins, the pass to Anderson. G kicks to Gordon. Perkins with the screen. 5 to shoot. Here's G. And the Pelicans miss again.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Stevenson drives in. It's stolen by Ajinça. Here's G. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. 1:58 left in the first half of basketball. 5 on the clock. And here's Anderson from the arc, and he gets it to go. Anderson's got 8 points.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Paul kicks to Smith. Picked by Griffin. Smith dishes to Crawford. Shoots from 12, and that is good. He's got 10.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Outside Gordon. There's a screen. Ajinça with it. He's against Smith. Good.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Al Paul. 12 points for him. Dishes to Griffin. Pulls up on the elbow. Perkins pulls it in. Pelicans trail by 17. Gordon, the pass to G. Back to Gordon. Perkins with a screen on Crawford. The feed to Ajinça. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Ajinça's got his second bucket.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Paul kicks to Griffin. Shoots from 12. And the rejection by Perkins. Hacked and still knocked it down. Nice composure.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
For Los Angeles, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Here's Anderson, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Gordon. No good. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Clippers lead by 16. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Paul. And Chris, you guys came out of the gates blazing, but cooled off a bit later on. What happened out there?
Well, we came out with a lot of energy, but in the second quarter it died down a little bit. You know, it's real. Everybody's very excited. You know, our team's excited, their team's excited, officials excited, you know what I mean? So we just got to calm down and play a little bit.
Chris, thank you so much. Kevin, in this league, you've got to sustain those hot starts.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And in this completely jam-packed arena, we are glad to have you with us. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out the Clippers, they are jumping at the opportunity to go up 2-1. If they continue on the same path they were on in the first half, that will put them in firm control of this series. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
They have run their offense straight out of a coach's textbook tonight. Both ball and player movement have been excellent. And the result of all that movement, almost all high-quality shots they're generating. It's pretty to watch. Very good fundamental basketball.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Pelicans.
Sloppy ball, way too many wasted possessions, chucking up threes, missing them. I could hit more threes than that, Ernie. I hope they're talking right now about getting the ball inside, because that's what it's going to take. If they were hitting more threes, that'd be a different story. But if was a fifth, Ernie, you know the rest.
That's going to do it for now as the second half is just about ready to get started. We'll see you later.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round one in the NBA playoffs. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
And he just went off in those first two quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. We've got Luke Babbitt. Omer Ashik is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Gordon, and it's Cole in at the one. Pelicans trail by 16. And stolen by Jordan. Ball outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Here's Babbitt. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. He dishes it to Cunningham. Here's Babbitt. To the right side. Clock at 4. Here's Cole. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. 17-foot shot on the way. Los Angeles with another miss.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Gordon's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Pelicans. Los Angeles leading by 13. Paul kicks to Jordan. Paul outside. Jordan sets the pick for Paul. Griffin dishes to Reddick. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got his third assist on the night. Gordon kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Cole. There's the dish to Babbitt. All sorts of time. That's good. Babbitt's got his first basket. The Clippers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Here's Griffin. Again, Los Angeles.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Pelicans trail by 16. Here's Cole. 10 points for him. Passes it to Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Releases. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jordan's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. The deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Fellas, that two-hand mock to slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt. Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Blake Griffin. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Here's Babbitt. There's the pick. Here's Cole. From deep three-point range. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And this gives us a chance to look at the point guards who had the most success from before in the regular season. 5th on the list, Chris Paul.
As a point guard, you want to create the best possible shot every trip down the floor. And given the way these guys have shot the ball, it's not a bad idea every now and then for them to go it alone.
Well, they're not going to do that, though. I mean, even as deadly as they are from the field, they're always looking to set up their teammates first.
Al Paul following the three-point attempt by Blake Griffin. Paul passes to Griffin. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
They've been ineffective in disrupting Griffin's game. He has 8 points and 3 assists. He's getting it done, making plays by setting up his teammates and grabbing some nice boards, too.
And also, how about the intangibles? All the little things that he's done. That's also really important.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Gordon with a screen on Paul. Cole dishes to Gordon. He kicks it to Cole. Back to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 12. And Pierce pulls it down. Pierce has got 4 rebounds in this game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Pelicans trail by 20. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Babbitt kicks to Gordon. Asik with a screen on Paul. And there's the pass to Cunningham. Outside Gordon. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
He's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
They set the pick. Paul outside. The baseline J. Babbitt grabs the board. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Pass to Cunningham. He feeds it to Cole. Over to the wing. Babbitt kicks to Cunningham. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Clippers leading by 20. Paul outside. Releases from 15. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's Cole. 10 points for him. Screen by Asik. Gordon goes in. Drilled from 11 feet out. Gordon's got 5 points now this quarter.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
Johnson, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. G's checked in for Eric Gordon. Kicks the ball. Feeds it to Redick. Pierce up top. 10 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Ball is doubled. Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by New Orleans. G kicks to Cole. And taken away by Paul. Asik pulls it in. Asik's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Dishes it to Cunningham. Cole, the pass to G. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. The feed to Cole. 4 on the clock. To the wing right side. The 19-foot shot. And it's off the back rim. No good. Clippers leading by 20. Johnson outside. Los Angeles with another miss.
I'll tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
Screen by Asik. And Cole kicks to G. He dishes it to Cole. From past the arc. And again, no good by New Orleans. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Jordan kicks to Redick. Pass to Pierce. Looking to end the drought. They get it back. Pelicans trail by 20. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Cole, defended by Paul. Asik with a screen on Pierce. Cunningham dishes it to Babbitt. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Babbitt's got 4 this quarter.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
The shot by Redick, no good.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's Babbitt. He's guarded by Johnson. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 22 is their biggest lead. Cole with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 18. Now the dish to Ush. Cunningham inside. Pierce covering. Rebound by the Clippers. Redick's got his third rebound tonight. Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room. And he gets it to go. Paul's got 16.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
That's good.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Passes to Redick. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 10 points for him.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
G passes to Ashik. Here's Cole, defended by Paul. Ashik with a screen on Paul. Here's Cole. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Paul kicks to Pierce. The pass to Redick. There's 1:38 left to play in the third. Lets the three fly. Here's Jordan. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Jordan. He's got 10 rebounds, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Pierce. Lance Stevenson comes in for Johnson. And it's Crawford in for Chris Paul. The Pelicans also changing it up. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Ush. Perkins comes in for Dante Cunningham. And it's Anderson in for Luke Babbitt. Here's Cole. 12 points for him. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. The high post shot. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's going wrong with him this quarter. He's really falling off.
Stevenson against Perkins. And Stevenson kicks to Redick. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Pelicans trail by 19. Here's Cole. To the paint. Here's Perkins. So the whistle blows on the shot, and two free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For New Orleans, they have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. The Pelicans making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Smith wide open. He fires. Sinks the three-pointer. Smith's got 6. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Gordon against Redick. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Pelicans have had a disappointing game so far from the line. Only 3 free throws made.
One shot, gentlemen.
That free throw good from Anderson. And it's Gordon penetrating. Puts up the baby hook. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. It's going to be Lance Stevenson.
That's his first personal foul.
The Pelicans have had an off night from the stripe tonight.
Anderson at the line for two.
Free throw, good, Anderson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Crawford with the ball. And the miss. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Clippers on top, up 19. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. Pelicans trailed by 19. Smith is out there with Griffin. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then it's Lance Stevenson. And it's Crawford at the 2 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
J.J. Redick. That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Eric Gordon at the line for two.
The first free throw is good. And Gordon drops them both. Los Angeles leading by 17. It's tipped. Anderson outside. G kicks to Ajinça. Gordon against Stevenson. Pass to Ajinça. Clock at 6. Stevenson against Gordon. Shoots from the baseline. Good lead by Stevenson. Los Angeles has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Redick dishes to Crawford. From deep. Crawford with another miss. Pelicans trail by 17. The drive by Gordon. Again, the miss by Gordon. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Here's G following the score by Jamal Crawford. The 3. And it's Gordon. That time on the assist from Ryan Anderson. 14 points for Eric Gordon.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Now here's Stevenson. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Redick inside the line. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Here's G. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
One shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And Los Angeles with some changes. Jordan, he's checked in for Smith. Pierce comes in for Lance Stevenson. And it's Paul in for J.J. Redick. New Orleans also making some changes. Luke Babbitt comes in for Perkins. And Cole subbed in for G. Anderson a screen on Paul. And Cole kicks to Gordon. Nails the wide open jump shot. Gordon's got 12 points here in the second half.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Paul outside. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Clippers lead by 17.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Here's Cole, defended by Paul. Feeds it to Babbitt. Clock at 6. The three-pointer is right on target.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them. You've really got to be exactly on the same page to connect on that long alley-oop.
And even then, it's a tough play.
I tell you what, the pass and the catch were both next to impossible.
Here's Cole. They set the pick. He kicks to Anderson. Here's Ajinça. Can't get it to go. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. 22 is their biggest lead.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far. And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Crawford outside. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Gordon's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Babbitt kicks to Gordon. They get it back. Dishes it to Cole. Beyond the arc. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Paul outside. Crawford outside. Pulls it up. And the jumper is good. Crawford's got 4 this quarter. Pelicans trail by 13. Here's Cole. He feeds it to Babbitt. Now here's Gordon. There's a good screen. From the arc. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Omer Asher, he's checked in for New Orleans. Cunningham comes in for Ryan Anderson.
Dante Cunningham. Los Angeles timeout call.
let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He wanted his guys to keep up the intensity, saying, if any of you think this game is over, you're wrong. We've got work to do. I don't want to see any letdown on the defensive end of the floor. Guys, let's watch how it plays out.
Stolen by Ashik. Here's Cole. They set the pick. Kicks it to Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now the feed to Cole. From deep three-point range. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Paul outside. Elbow shot. And he overshot that one, missing.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Ashik with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Ashik, the pass to Cole. Babbitt dishes to Cunningham. Here's Ashik. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Clippers leading by 11. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
And it's blocked by Jordan. And now the Clippers on the break. Crawford leading the charge. True on the 14-footer. And the Clippers lead by 15.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Now here's Gordon. Ashik with a screen on Crawford. And it's Gordon penetrating. Again, the miss by Gordon.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. It's a tough day so far.
Paul kicks to Griffin. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys.
Here's Cole. He dishes it to Gordon. 11 feet away. Misses off the left iron.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
So it's the Pelicans now after the miss from Crawford. Babbitt passes to Cunningham. Gordon against Crawford. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for your Clippers, Chris Paul. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Paul. And the Clippers making a switch here. Redick is checked in. And both free throws good from Paul. Pelicans trailed by 19. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. There's the screen. Here's Cole, defended by Paul. Clock at 6. Here's Cunningham, and Griffin sends it back. Cole dishes to Babbitt. Pass to Gordon. Feeds to Cole. There's the dish to Ashik. Passes it to Cunningham. Here's Cole, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Chris Paul picks up that one.
So far in the game for Cole, 15 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Cole.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Stolen by Ashik. Gordon against Paul. That's tipped. Paul with the steal. The pass to Pierce. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And the Clippers lead by 19.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Pelicans trail by 19. Here's Cole. Ashik with a screen on Griffin. Cunningham kicks to Babbitt. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Griffin. Pass to Pierce. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 14 points for Paul Pierce.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark. So it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on it.
Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 14-6 run.
And Game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Clippers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And as we've come to expect, another big game tonight and an impressive exhibit for Paul. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
And here's Gordon following the three-pointer by Paul Pierce. And it's Cole missing.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the Cole spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Now here's Pierce. Griffin passes to Reddick. And here's Pierce. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from the elbow. And good as it rattles through the hoop.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Good.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Paul outside. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Guys, I'm here with Paul Pierce. And Paul, tell us what it is about this team that allows you guys to prevail in a game like tonight's.
Well, you know, this team has a lot of heart and pride. You know, so it was about the grit and the grind, digging deep inside and find a way to step up.
The pride was evident, Paul. Great job. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And as the fans file out of the building, now time to head over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Chris Paul.
Without his leadership and his spectacular play tonight, they wouldn't be holding the lead in this series. The bottom line is they are now in the driver's seat. Looking very good and going forward, like me and my convertible.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And that will wrap up this Round 1 broadcast of the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. For Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson, and we'll see you again as the NBA playoffs continue.